Yay! Hi everyone. Oh my goodness. What did I go through to get to get on here live? I'm just going to go on this page here to make sure that I can see myself. Hopefully I won't echo. But I am live. Okay, that's funny. I'm seeing myself. Okay, I'm just gonna like hide the part where I see myself so I can just see your comments. Hello. Oh my gosh, we did it. I was eclipsed by technology very briefly for this Eclipse webinar. Well, it's not really a webinar. What is this? I don't know. It's a gathering. It's a sacred circle. Thank you so much for waiting. Thank you for your patience. Oh my goodness. Me and technology is interesting combination, but I'm thrilled to be here. And you know what? I think everything's a metaphor. Everything's like a sign. So like when I'm filming my Mercury retrograde videos, it's always like craziness happens. And when I'm filming, like let's say I was once filming a Scorpio video, and Scorpio's all about like death and rebirth, and there was a vulture there. So I always think the way things are filmed or what happens while I'm filming or creating something is indicative of what's going to be happening. So we're in eclipse season, and eclipses bring up all kinds of stuff, and they help you go with the flow. And so I really feel like me having trouble getting on this video with you guys to be live right now, I think that that's a teaching lesson, because everything that happens is always a lesson for us, a teaching lesson. So let's unpack this then. So I had all this trouble getting on to Facebook with you because it was a new technology, and me and Jess, you may know Jess, my chief happiness officer, we thought we should test it, and then we just got too busy, and I was like, oh, it'll be fine. I'll just hit go live, and like, you know, I'm trying to be all cool about it, and then thankfully she was here with me and helped me through this, and we set it up another way. But right now in 2019, we're going to be learning a lot of lessons about time management and discipline and preparation, because we have a lot of Capricorn energy, and we just had this new moon solar eclipse in Capricorn, which I'm going to tell you all about and what this means for you. But a lot of that is boundaries and time management and all kinds of goodness like that. So I know that doesn't sound like goodness to have time management, but it is in the long run. So note to self, note to everybody that it's a wonderful time for you to be very like square your corners, because that's part of what Capricorn and its ruling planet Saturn teaches us, is to square our corners and to be prepared, and to also have very good time management and boundaries. So yeah, and if you have Capricorn in your birth chart, then yeah, this is going to be a really amazing year for you, because it's like more Capricorn per capita than you've experienced before. So welcome. So here's what we're going to do today. This is going to be a magical time, because we're in a magical time right now. At the time that we are recording this and experiencing this live together, we just experienced the first new moon of 2019, which happened to be a new moon solar eclipse in Capricorn. Now, starting off the year with a new moon solar eclipse is pretty spectacular. So I want to tell you all about what these eclipses are about, what eclipses are like in general, what they mean, how they impact your life, and also what this Capricorn eclipse is. So, and it doesn't matter, even if you're watching this days, months, even years from now, there's so much to learn about eclipses in general, and how Capricorn is your teacher, because we all have Capricorn somewhere in our chart. Even if you don't have planets there, it is somewhere in your chart. And Capricorn is a great teacher for us in general. So we're going to be learning about what those lessons are, because they're life lessons that we can take anywhere. anytime in our life. So we're going to talk about the magic of eclipses and how to manage that magical energy. And then we're going to get together here and call in our spirit guides and angels and divine team so that you have protection, so you have guidance and wisdom moving forward throughout this year and every day of your life. And we're going to do some manifesting. We're going to create intentions. Now, how I teach you to create intentions is very different than how you've learned it before. I tend to disagree with how a lot of people teach intentions because it's not always heart-centered, it's not always soul-centered. And I want to teach you how to create intentions from your heart in alignment with your higher self, in alignment with your soul, so that you can really radiate positive energy and attract what you want in a way that's in alignment with your soul's purpose and that is very emotionally energized, because that is what really moves energy. Okay, that's what really draws positive people and circumstances to you. I'm loving seeing everybody tell me about their Capricorn and their chart and all these wonderful things. So keep the comments rolling. I'm so happy to, it's just so wonderful to connect with you. It's so different because I'm usually doing videos for YouTube or whatever, and I'm just talking at the camera and imagining you with me. So it's really great to actually have you here with me. I'm going to be doing more of this. So also throughout this, and I'd love to hear your comments about your experiences and your questions if you have them. And also moving forward, what you want to know more of in the future so that we can do more of this together. I'm really excited. And 2019 is really a year of connection. It's a year of really connecting with people and emotionally connecting with people. It's also a year where you're going to be putting yourself out there more and more and more in ways that feel vulnerable. This could be in your personal life. This could be in your professional life. Most likely it's both. You really can't separate any of it, can you? Like, we live in this holographic universe. So as soon as you change and expand one area of your life, and as soon as you are more of yourself, then it just affects everything in really positive ways. So I know it's scary when you hear like, oh, you're going to be more vulnerable or you're going to be more authentic. But really, like, why would you want anything else? Why would you not want to be yourself? It's, I was watching Ellen DeGeneres' Netflix special the other day, which I totally recommend and I totally love. She's just such a bright light. And she, this is not a spoiler. I'm certainly not going to give away any of Ellen DeGeneres' stuff. But besides, it's all in her delivery, right? But she was talking about coming out as a gay. She talked about when she was coming out, and basically it wasn't very, she lost her job. She lost her sitcom and she lost friends and she lost a lot of alliances, which is crazy. And she said when she did it, her worst fears were imagined at first. And then it was the best thing she's ever done. Like her whole, and now she's had this wonderful show for 16 years where she just gets to be herself. And the thing is, when we're hiding parts of ourselves and when we're repressing all that we have been, and you're afraid of showing the world who you really are, then it's like living in a box. It's like putting yourself in a cage. You're totally limiting the joy and expansion that you can have. And then you're not going to find people in your life who truly love you for who you are then. So yay for Ellen, and yay for her to inspire all of us. And she helped so many more people in the world by doing that. And so that is really what the energy right now is about. Now, again, the energy this year, whether you're watching this now or 20 years from now, these are the same lessons, but it's happening right now. We're in a 3 universal year right now in 2019 when we're doing this all together live. And this is a 3 universal year, and 3 is the number of self-expression and heartfelt expression. And 3 can make you more sensitive to how other people are feeling about you. And yet, so the shadow side of that is like self-doubt and not saying what you feel because you're afraid of how people are going to respond to you. You're afraid of what people think of you. You're afraid of rejection. Yet the light side of this number and this energy is to totally share what's in your heart with, and when you share from the heart, when you're connected to your heart, that is the energy that changes everything. And this is how we're going to create intentions together today as well, is with your heart, so that you're not just like thinking about what you want and nothing here is connected. It changes everything. So I'm really excited to share this experience with you. And it's going to be a wonderful year. And it's really exciting. And we're going to have a wonderful time together right now. So thank you for being here. And thank you for showing up. So much about changing your life is showing up. And again, that's what the Saturn and Capricorn energy is teaching us, is how to show up, how to take responsibility by showing up to do what it is that you're born to do. So let's all show up and do that. So here I am doing something new because I'm not used to this Facebook Live stuff, and I'm exhilarated. I'm so happy to be here with you. So yes, please, let's all do more new things. I'm going to take a sip of water. Stand by. My favorite cups, mason jars. So glasses. So let's talk about eclipses and why this year began with an eclipse as well, because this, nothing in the universe is random. You hear me say that all the time, especially in numerology and astrology. You really see that every letter in your name is divinely destined. Your birthday, you choose when you want to be born, because that's like an alignment that's going to help you fulfill your soul's purpose. The planets, the numbers, every letter in your name, it's all very divinely designed. So when I look at the start of a year, or the whole the patterns throughout the year, you really do see patterns. And so, as you probably know, I'm preparing for my 2019 premium psychic forecast. And if you haven't joined me with that yet, I'll put a link here for you so that you can join me for that, because we're going to be talking about the whole year. So I started preparing for that a few months ago. I love to see like what's coming up, especially since like, oh my goodness, 2018, what was that about? That was so much. Now, I actually knew at the beginning of 2018, when I was preparing for that yearly forecast, I knew it was going to be very, very, very challenging. The thing is, when we have master numbers, it's just, and then there was all these retrogrades. So what that was preparing us for, the 11 master number, which is illuminating, and it takes you to your next step of your soul's evolution, and all those retrogrades that we had. What does that do? That gets you to go inside. Anytime there's a retrograde planet, it's not just to trip you up. Nothing's to trip you up. You get tripped up if you're not going within. So it was really to get you to go back and say, what is my soul? What's connected to my soul? What is my soul telling me? What is inside of me that needs to be shared? Now you probably, and I see Jess, our Chief Happiness Officer, just shared that link with you so that we could probably put it in. There is a description here. We'll put it in there too. Thank you, Jess. So so there was all that going within energy, right? Like there was all this like, oh, well, it was more like, well, that's not what's working for me anymore. That is a way I'm putting myself in a box. That is a way I'm keeping myself too small. Those people can't treat me like that anymore. This is not going to work. So there was a lot of that. And I'd love to hear what your experience of that has been. But it was so much of that retrograde energy that you probably were realizing what you didn't want, yet didn't have as much momentum moving forward. So here's what happened with this new moon solar. Now, last year too, we began and ended the year with a full moon, super moons in Cancer, which is very emotional. This is different. Full moons are always about letting go. New moons are always about initiating and starting something new, creating your intentions. So it's always like a new beginning. So when I was looking at the energy of 2019, it blew my mind because, by the way, don't you love when people say it literally blew my mind? Because that's impossible. But anyway, but it blew my mind because I couldn't, it was the synchronicity and the patterns of renewal energy of starting fresh. So just like we're beginning this year with a new moon, not just a new moon, a solar eclipse. And I'm going to talk to you about that, but also like we're ending with the new moon. So whereas last year was all about the emotion and the super moon, and Cancer is ruled by the moon as well. So much of that emotion, this is about starting and having, and taking responsibility for showing up and expressing yourself and really all the things that you were waiting for and realizing that you wanted to do and you wanted to change about your life. Not just last year, but like the past 7 years, the past 8 years have been so intense that way, really since that 2012 gateway that the Mayans had talked about. Like that gateway opened up a whole other cosmos. So since that, you've been realizing more and more and more what it is that you want out of your life and what it is that you're not going to tolerate anymore and how you're going to expand. Well, eclipse energy. So full moon eclipses, let me go back. Eclipses always bring to light things that have been previously eclipsed from your consciousness. They bring up things from the shadows, even as far back as your past lives. So let's say you had many, many, many past lives where you have done that. You've played too small. You put yourself in a box. You're like, took stuff from other people when you needed to stand up for yourself. It comes out. It comes up for you during these eclipses. Now, new moon, so solar eclipses always happen during the new moon. So a new moon solar eclipse at the top of the year is saying, it's the universe's way of saying, look, the universe wants you to do something dramatic. It's like hitting the reset button on your entire life. Fateful, dramatic events often get initiated during a new moon solar eclipse. Fateful connections. You could meet your soulmate. People have babies. Some people get married. Some people get divorced. You can have a huge revelation, but it's an incredible time for this initiation, for something really new that's connected to your destiny. Okay? So the thing is, this new moon solar eclipse, the eclipses are associated with the nodes of the moon. I'm not going to get into the astronomy of the nodes of the moon, but basically, the south node of the moon is your karma, all the stuff you want to release from your life, and and the north node is where you're headed to. Since our south node, which is associated with our karma, is actually initiated during, it's activated during this new moon solar eclipse. This awakening, this revelation that you're having right now and will continue. Eclipses are always 2 weeks apart. And so this whole 2 weeks is going to be a huge revelation for you about how you want to make your mark on the world, how you want to shine more brightly, because there's that moment where the sun's light is eclipsed. And then it's this total reset. It's this total awakening. And the sun is your consciousness. It's how you radiate in the world. And it's how you share your unique light and your magnetism. So there's this revelation happening right at the top of the year. So right after that eclipse happened, Uranus, the planet of revolutionary change, the planet of freedom, totally we went direct. And from that moment, we have 2 months of no retrogrades. Okay. So this is like right after we hit the reset button with this eclipse, right after that. Oh, look, it's 3:33 my time. Woo! Right after we hit the reset button, it's like the universe saying, full speed ahead. Now go for it. This is your time. Pursue your dreams. You're like a racehorse out of the gate. Now, it doesn't mean you should trip yourself up and hurry, because it's in the sign of Capricorn, and the sun has a once a year meeting with Saturn, which is the ruler of Capricorn, and that happened on the second day of the year. So this is another way of saying, like, look, we have all this creativity and expression, but Saturn gives you the discipline for your day-to-day tasks to pursue your dreams. It gives you the boundaries to put around your life and yourself, that you have that discipline to pursue your dreams. So as you can see, this is an incredibly exciting time. So this 2 weeks, especially after this new moon eclipse that we had, this is now when we're in the waxing phase of the moon, right? And so as the moon waxes and grows, this is how we're growing your intentions, right? Your intentions grow with the light of the moon, and they grow and they gain light and they gain life. So it's a wonderful time to set your intentions. It's a wonderful time to really put energy toward those intentions. So amazing, right? Like, the universe is incredible. Now, I have a lot more to share with you. Again, that's part of why we're going to be doing this psychic forecast for the whole year, the 2019 premium psychic forecast. Like, I could talk for hours about what this energy is for the year and the renewal energy, and I will be talking for hours during that event. So I can't even, you can't underestimate how incredibly important and powerful this year is. And 2020 is going to be even more potent. It's an alignment that is once in 500 years, that is very much about fate and destiny. And everything we're doing now this year is leading up to that really incredible convergence in the heavens. So sometimes you'll see me look up like this. That's me talking to my guides. So I'm asking them what they want me to do next. So take a sip of water. That's a good idea. So yeah, let's call in our guides now. Okay, yeah, we're going to call in our guides, and let's get right to our intentions. Okay, so before I guide you toward creating your intentions and really supercharging your intentions for the new year, I want to talk to you a little bit about what we're going to do with that and what we're not going to do with that. So when you may write down your intentions at the top of the year, and you're like, you know, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to achieve. And you may even know that the most important thing toward manifesting your intention, not that you're writing on your hand, but you can if you want to remember it. The most important thing to manifesting your intention. So, you know, you see a lot of people say, you have to feel it. You have to really feel it. I actually do it a little, I do it reverse. We get into our heart and we feel our intentions. Because I've taught workshops, and I'll even have people visualize something they're like super happy about, and they're like frowning the whole time. They're like trying to picture it so intensely that they're like, their face is all scrunched up, and they're like, so it's just crazy. So I want to make sure that you're feeling your intentions, that you're not just visualizing them. So this might be very different than how you're used to creating your intentions. Okay, this is very different to how you're used to doing things, perhaps, because it's not you might have been taught that it's your thoughts that create your reality. That's not entirely true. You must manage your thoughts and have mindfulness, right? But your thoughts create feelings that radiate out into the world, and it's your emotions. Your heart has a much greater magnetic field than your brain or anything else in your body. I don't know the statistics exactly. It's I think it's like several. I don't know why I'm scratching my face, sorry. It sometimes happens when I tune into my guides. I get all itchy. So anyway, so you it's your intentions and it's your energy that attracts people, circumstances to you. So if you're just picturing it and nothing's going on in your heart chakra, but you think you're feeling something and you're trying to manufacture some feelings, that is the opposite of what you need to do. The most important thing that you need to do to manifest is to get your heart energized. And the most important thing with your energy is to be in the vibration of love. To me, that is the greatest manifesting tool you can possibly have. So, and when you're connected with your spirit guides and your angels, they're going to be guiding you on your next step so that you don't necessarily even have to, now I have a hair in my eye. Excuse me. I think all the like hullabaloo of me trying to run onto, be late with the video today. It's like my hair was like, I was like sweating and my hair stuck to my face. So anyway, so that is what's going to help you manifest. Oh, and this is another thing about this year. It's messy, right? Because 3 is creative energy. And you know what? Nobody's like perfect when they're creating. So allow yourself to be messy. Allow yourself to be your beautiful, perfect, imperfect self. It's like nobody wants you to be perfect. How annoying. So just show up. Just show up and as yourself, and we're so happy to see you. So, and be with you. So my guides want me to share one more thing with you before I move on and we get into this whole eyes closed things. And by the way, do not close your eyes or do this exercise while you are driving. If you are driving, you can come back and watch this later. Okay, promise? Pinky swear? Okay, good. Because your guides can only protect you so much if you're like closing your eyes or like in another zone while you're on the road. Okay. So let us all, let's close your eyes. Close your eyes. And make sure you're in a nice, comfortable position with your spine straight. And I always make sure your jaw is relaxed because I see people a lot of time when they're about to visualize that you clench your jaw. So don't clench your jaw. Leave it nice and open. Your jaw is relaxed. Your body is relaxed. Your mind is relaxed. And whatever you do, don't worry about visualizing with your mind or your imagination. All you need to do is experience this energy with your heart. That is your greatest attractor. The power of love is the greatest energy you can possibly have. That energy of love and gratitude. So take a few moments now to breathe in. Feel that breath all the way down to the base of your spine and then exhale. Inhale. And as you inhale, feel it caress your cells and relax every cell of your being. And exhale. Doesn't it feel nice just to sit and breathe and be? So take some nice, slow, deep, even breaths. And connect to the base of your spine. This is your root chakra. If you want to manifest anything, you have to be connected to your body. You can't just be up at visualizing. You have to be grounded. So feel this nice grounding breath all the way down to the base of your spine. With every breath, you're becoming more and more relaxed. It's such a beautiful feeling to just sit and breathe and be, or lie down, whatever is most comfortable for you. Now, from the base of your spine, you can feel this relaxing energy flow down your legs. As you breathe in light, and as you exhale, any excess energy gets released through the soles of your feet, and they can go down into the earth to be transmuted and transformed into life force energy. Now visualize yourself in a column of light. In this beautiful column of light. And this light, it feels warm. It feels loving. This is the light of the divine. And it draws away all lower thought forms, energies, and vibrations. And imbues you with love, warmth, healing, and protection. That's beautiful. Now I'm just gonna say a prayer so you can follow along with me through receiving this prayer. I'm setting the intention as if we are all saying this prayer together. Great Spirit, surround us with your love, your light, your peace, your power, and your grace. Help us to be at one with you, and may we feel your presence in our hearts. We invite the archangels Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and Uriel to guard and protect the four corners of our spaces and ensure that we connect only with the highest energies in the love and light of the Creator. We invite our archangels, guardian angels, highest level spirit guides, power animals, beings of light, benevolent ancestors, elementals, nature spirits, and Akashic record guides to surround us, protect us, and share your love and wisdom with us. We ask that you open our hearts and our minds to receive your love, that we fill our hearts with joy and gratitude, that we receive your wisdom and guidance with grace, love, and beauty, and that we have the courage to act on your guidance and share with the world our unique lights, to surely and steadily walk our earth walk with grace, perseverance, discipline, enthusiasm, joy, and beauty. May we see the beauty within and without and around us. May we see beauty everywhere. And may we create more beauty everywhere we go. May we open up to the magic and mystery of life with courage and confidence and presence. And may we know you are always with us and feel your presence and receive your guidance and have the courage to act on it with every step. We look forward to the adventures of the year, of every day. And may we be connected to you, to the divine, to each other, as we recognize that we are all one for the highest and best of all. Thank you. Amen. So keep your eyes closed so you can feel this divine presence within and around you. This beautiful divine presence. You are divine. You are a co-creator of the divine. Your life purpose is to learn how to create through love and transmute fear by being yourself, by shining your unique light. So take a moment in your heart to feel so much gratitude for yourself. Feel how grateful you are to be here right now in your body, in your life, for whatever health you have right now, for whatever resources you have right now, and mostly for whatever courage and presence and love you have right now. For moving through your life, how much you have learned and how much you have done to make this world more beautiful. In your heart, feel that gratitude for yourself. And from your heart, send out a message of love and gratitude for your spirit guides who are with you right now, for leading you here, for leading you on your path of your divine earth walk every moment. How much gratitude you have for them, for being with you, and your angels for protecting you and sharing their love with you. And for all the earth angels in your life, whether they are people or pets or plants. From your heart, send a message of gratitude for all those beings that share their love with you. And pulse that gratitude far and wide throughout the universe. And the universe responds by saying, yes, we will give you more to be grateful for. Keep that energy in your heart, that beautiful energy of love and gratitude. And as you are in your heart chakra, feeling this energy of love, you're also going to connect with your third eye chakra, where you can visualize. So your heart and your mind are connected, yet stay in your heart with that feeling of love and gratitude. Now, while you're here in your heart, simply visualize yourself exuberantly happy. Or feel it. You don't even need to see it if you cannot see it. Simply feel yourself exuberantly happy and joyful. And if you are visualizing something, what are you seeing yourself doing as you're jubilantly happy? Who and or what is around you? What do you hear? What do you see? And most importantly, notice how you feel in your body as you are joyously, exuberantly happy. So as you're visualizing, if you're visualizing, feel that energy from your heart. And you can identify how you're feeling. You can say to yourself, I feel loved. Make sure you're using the present tense. I feel loved. I feel recognized. I feel important. I feel like I matter because I know I matter. I'm making an impact, whatever it is. I feel connected, whatever that feeling is. Reinforce that for yourself. You can say it out loud or to yourself, I am, or I feel in the present moment as you're visualizing this, as you're experiencing this. Now the scene might change for you. You can notice another area of your life. Now you can change the scene if you'd like, where you are in another place where you are exuberantly happy. Whatever it is you're doing, whoever you're with, take notice. And make sure you are connected in your heart with this joyous feeling. Good. And pulsate that feeling throughout your heart. Pulsate that joy, that feeling of being loved, that feeling of being connected or recognized or whatever that is. Pulse that out with gratitude. Pulse that in all directions from your heart, front and back around you. And imagine this as light or rainbow colors being pulsed out into the universe far and wide. And that light, that energy is igniting more of that energy in the universe. You can even see sparks of light around you throughout the universe as that light is radiating outward from you, that feeling of joy and gratitude, whatever that feeling is for you, radiating outward. Now, while you're in this feeling in your heart, ask your guides, your highest level guides, what actions you can take right now in your immediate future to manifest more of this energy. And right now in your heart, make a commitment to yourself to take action every day, to align yourself with this energy. Every day, you can remember what this feels like. And if you're not feeling this, you can remember to align yourself. You can create this feeling anytime. And make a commitment to take action to create more of these feelings, to create more of the life that you really want. Commit to yourself now to align yourself with your highest and best. And connect with your guides through your heart and ask them to show you every day how you can manifest more of what you truly desire. You can always feel them through your heart. Don't worry about how you can hear them better. You can always communicate with them through your heart and through your imagination. Now, with a nice deep breath, breathe in light and love and joy and gratitude. And exhale more love. You're breathing love in and out. You're grounding this energy in your body. You're grounding it to the earth. You're filling yourself with light. And whenever you are ready, you can open up your eyes. So I just want to make sure that I am still, that you are still with me. So if you can say some comments to me about what your experience was like. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear about your experiences. And I'm just so happy to be here with you, sharing this experience with you. So I am making sure that, yes, okay, you're with me. Yay! Yes, I'd love to hear about your experience. So you can feel the difference, right? I hope that you have really felt the difference. What that is like writing down your intentions rather than feeling your intentions. And the difference between this and a lot of ways you've been taught manifesting, and again, I'm going to teach you more and more about this moving throughout this year, moving ahead, because this is my soul's purpose, is to help you co-create the life that you love, co-create the life that you want. So you can see this is very, very different. You can feel this is very, very different than simply writing things down and thinking about them. Manifesting through your heart, raising your energy to the vibration of love, is the most important thing that you can do to manifest. And you didn't even need anything specific like, I'm going to make $1 million or whatever it is. It's like you can feel that sense of prosperity and wealth and richness. You can simply feel it. You don't need to minutely detail it out necessarily. You can, as long as you're feeling it. But what you want is simply a way to help you figure out how you want to feel. So if you go straight to the feeling, and then your guides and angels can give you a divine download of your images of what it is that they want you to manifest, that they want to help you manifest for your soul's purpose. Because a lot of times when we're just writing down our intentions, it's ego intention. I remember it was about 8 years ago. I was living in Pittsburgh, and I was about to quit my job and move out to California, and do this basically. So I remember I was writing my New Year intentions, and I was like, I want to work full time as a psychic, and my whole body like didn't feel good about that. And I was like, why is that? Well, maybe I don't want to work full time. It made it seem like I was constantly working. So I rephrased it to something that felt really energized for me. I rephrased it in a way that it was like, I want to fulfill my soul's purpose of being a channel for the divine. I want to reach more people. I want to really share my message of divinity and love with more people and have that be my livelihood. And that lit me up inside. So it's really important when you are creating your intentions that it is from the heart. And this is one of the many ways I know how to do that. So this is just a taste of what's to come. I have so much more to share with you. When I say we, I mean me and my spirit guides. We have so much more that we want to share with you. And again, I'm going to be teaching a 2.5 hour live event, my 2019 Premium Psychic Forecast. This is an incredibly powerful year. And there are so many spiritual lessons. There are so many nuances. And by the way, for that, I created, just for that, an exclusive energy healing and soul infusion that's going to help you manifest your soul's purpose. Just that, but I'm creating a 50-page guide for you with all the transits of the year, all the numerology, astrology, and tarot, all synthesized in my own special magic. So, and that's a 2.5 hour event. And with that event, it's only when you sign up for that event, you also have an option of signing up for my psychic salon as well, which will be some more intimate connections between us, where I'll be doing readings for people. So there's so much I want to share with you about this year, about how to truly manifest your purpose. I am so passionate about helping you, and the energies this year this is like a once in a lifetime kind of culmination of energies. So I really encourage you to be prepared. And this Premium Psychic Forecast that I'm creating for you is one of the most powerful ways I can help you get prepared with all the spiritual lessons, all the divine timing, so you're not missing opportunities and you're not going headlong into a celestial storm. And I'm going to be giving you all the tools that I know to create an amazing year. So I hope that you join me for that. I wouldn't want you to miss it. So there's a pinned link, there's a pinned comment at the top where you can sign up for that. I'd love to hear about your experiences right now. I'd love to hear more also about what you want to learn from me and share experience with me and my guides moving forward. So please leave a comment about that as well. And I am wishing you the most amazing 2019 and beyond. And I'm so excited that we get to share this energy together. Now, I'm wondering, oh yeah, I'm through Zoom. So I think I can end through that. And so this has been really, really wonderful to share this experience with you. I love you so much. And I will see you again soon. Oh, wait a minute. I don't even know how to end the meeting. Oh, yeah, here I am. Bye, everybody.